Hello and welcome back to the EDC Squirrel. I've got another knife for you guys today, and this one I actually unboxed just this recent weekend. And the knife I'm talking about is from is from Cobratec. This manufacturer is new to me. This is the first knife I got from them, and I purchased this knife from a whatnot seller named Chasing Blades. Now they can't sell knives like this, the one I'm about to show you, on whatnot. And Chasing Blades owns a website called Unwavering Endeavors, where they can sell things like this knife. So I went to his website and checked it out, and I couldn't be happier. Now, I've already got the knife outside of the box, but this is what the box looks like in case you're interested. The knife itself is right here, and this is called a Trapper Hidden Release. Now, I love my modern knives, but lately I've been collecting quite a few traditional knives, and this looks very much like a lot of the traditional knives that I've purchased in the past. Beautiful abalone scales. We've got nickel bolsters, or either nickel or stainless steel bolsters, except this one has a pocket clip, which not too many traditional knives come with. And unfortunately, the pocket clip is not reversible. Excuse me. The pocket clip is not reversible. But another thing you might notice is, unlike other traditional knives, there's no nail nick. There's no way that you can initially see to move the blade. And the clue was in the name. This one, oops, hit my camera. Excuse me. This one is called a Hidden Release. And the way this works is, upon first inspection, like I said before, there's no real obvious way to open the blade on this one. What you need to do is, if you look carefully, you'll see at one of the bolsters, there's an actual division. You can see right there we go. Right there. There's an actual division in one of those bolsters. And the way this works is you have your thumb on the bolster, and then what you're going to do, and I'm going to exaggerate the movement, you'd have your thumb on the bolster, and you're going to move the bolster from here, and you're going to move your thumb to the right. At least my right, anyway. The way that works is like this. This is an automatic knife, meaning it will automatically flick the blade out. There's no other like flipper or anything like that. Doesn't work on gravity, doesn't work on as an assisted where you kind of have to start the blade moving. You simply just have to move that bolster to the side and it'll flick the blade out. Once the blade is out, the blade does lock in place. So there's no accidental closing of the blade. It's not like a slip joint, and it is a very solid lock. There's no movement up or down, side to side on this one once it's extended. In order to close the blade, you just have to do the same movement. So you move the bolster, as you can see, you move the bolster over to the side a little bit, and then you can fold the blade closed. You let go, and it locks in place. Just like that. And then when you need it again, you move the bolster off to the side, and it immediately ejects the blade. Now, the blade itself is a 154 cm steel clip point blade. We'll bring it into focus a little bit better here. You have the Cobratec insignia, as well as the 154 cm etched on one side of the blade. The opposite side of the blade is completely bare. Again, strikingly beautiful abalone scales on this one. They are protected by a nice clear acrylic, as you can see. Steel bolsters, liners, and pocket clip. Absolutely beautiful knife. Now, the measurements on this one, let me see here if I can get them real quickly. This is a 3.125 inch blade with a 1.25-inch handle, and the whole knife overall is 7.375 inches, and it also weighs approximately 4 ounces. An absolutely beautiful blade. The handle is big enough for me to get a nice, good gorilla grip on. And the only real gripe I have about this one is the pocket clip has that little upward ramp at the end, and it's not the smoothest feeling pocket clip. It doesn't, I mean, I can feel it there behind the knuckles. Um, and it's not very, uh, I wouldn't call it much of a problem at all unless I was doing a lot of cutting, like say an extended, you know, length of time cutting cardboard or things like that. I could see that possibly being an issue, creating a hot spot back here. But that's probably my only real gripe on this handle. I do love the fact that it's shaped very similarly to a lot of traditional knives, being a pretty neutral kind of handle, which will lend itself to a lot of different grips. There's no real finger grooves to get in the way of anything or force you into a certain type of hold. No jimping whatsoever on the blade. It's nice and smooth. And I really actually like the fact that it's shaped like a traditional knife. I'm really liking that traditional look to it. Absolutely gorgeous knife. Very fast actuation. And I love the fact that it locks up very solid once it's opened. Now, when I do get my knives, I do apply oil to the pivot area as well as wax the blades. And in this case, I applied a little bit of oil to the bolster release. Now, when I first received the knife, it was a little on the stiff side. And after opening the knife several times, that did smooth out considerably. And it smoothed out even more after applying a little bit of that KPL oil that I like to use, the knife pivot oil. Um, it was pretty nice when I first got it, so I don't think it was actually a necessity in order to get the knife to work smoothly. It just helped it along. I like to add knife pivot oil to all my knives as soon as I get them because I do it more as a way to protect the knife from corrosion and also from any excess abrasion from the inner workings. So it's just more of a protectant. And same with waxing the blade. That's what I was wiping off earlier. I like to wax blades as soon as I get them in, also to help prevent corrosion. Just like any other steel, even stainless steel will corrode if left uh, like in storage for an extended period of time uncared for. And a knife like this, as beautiful as this is, I probably won't bring out with me all that often. So this will probably be in my collector's case more often than not. So I'll apply wax to the blade to help protect it and keep it safe. Not that 154 cm isn't a good steel. It's just any stainless steel will corrode if you don't take care of it. So I like to make sure that I take care of all my blades. But absolutely beautiful, beautiful knife. They do have various other scales or colors available on their website. And just to give you an idea, uh, the majority come with 154 cm steel. They also have versions with stag handles, a white abalone, I think it was snake wood, and they even have a lesser expensive bone with D2 steel blade. And the average price on these with the 154 cm generally runs about $129.99 at the time of this video's making. And I think the D2 steel version runs, I thought it's at about $89.99. again, at the time of the making of this video. I was just completely floored by the look of the abalone on this one, which is why I had to get this one. I still plan on possibly getting another one because, again, I don't know if I can use this. It just looks too pretty. I kind of want another one to be able to use while this one stays nice and safe in my collection. Now, to give an idea of how sharp the blade is, again, this is out of the box. Is nice and sharp right out of the box. Bites immediately into the paper. And that's how it feels pretty much all along the blade. Now, I could probably do a little bit more work with it, maybe with a leather strap. But otherwise, that's pretty nice. And that feels sharp all along the edge of that blade. No burrs, no rolls. Absolutely beautiful out of the box. And I really can't say much else on this knife. I'm just in love with the abalone. I love this hidden release mechanism. Unfortunately, you can't get this in every state. There are laws in some states that prevent ownership of knives like this, which is why they can't sell it on whatnot, and you have to go through their website. So do check your local laws before purchasing. Otherwise, I highly suggest checking out unwaveringendeavors.com if you're really interested in the hidden trapper or the trapper hidden release knife. And if anybody asks, let them know that I sent you. Otherwise, I'm very impressed, super impressed with this knife. And I can't wait to get another one. I'll be honest, I really, really want another one. But thank you so much for joining me. Hope you guys had fun watching. If you liked what you saw, please drop a like down below. And if you haven't yet, hit subscribe and hit the notification bell. That way you're notified as soon as a new video from me drops. You guys have been amazing with your support. I appreciate it so much and can't wait to see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.